Tkay, God is on my side. That's exactly what I was telling like my family. I said to my parents, what kind of know if it was somebody else, they would have probably resorted to drugs. They would have started drinking. Life would have spiraled down for them. But what I did, I ran to God.
Why does this seem like you're getting a bigger and a fatter bag now that you left the radio station? You're getting bag and more money, more gigs. With more gigs means a few more.
And it's paying more than radio too.
In your statement that you posted, you say the reason why you were leaving the radio station was that you had contractual disagreements.
Yeah.
What were those?
Damn, Tkay, I just had to do that, didn't you? Like, I care about radio so much. I care about my listeners so much. I don't deserve this. I felt like I was the biggest talent. So why are you ill-treating the biggest talent that you have over something that can be mutually agreed upon, discussed, and then we find a way forward together? Because that's all I wanted. I was very disappointed in the way it was handled. I was just like, wow, so this is what it's come to. It's still also disappointing at the same time because you see yourself as a young person trying to make a living, loving what you're doing, and you don't really get the support that you need.
People pick money, man, over a human relationship that they've orchestrated.
Yes, for so many years. Yeah. And I would rather take a relationship over money. I would take treating you well and supporting you, being there for you over money. And then we'll figure out the money thing because either way, when you start radio, there's no money. You just do it because you love this thing. So how my thing? So why
A giant, humongous thank you goes out to our sponsors, Eric Winery. You guys are amazing. They have a wide range of wines, but on this episode, we'll be drinking this bad boy, Infinity Red Blend. It's a blend of Cabernet Sauvignon, Merlot, and Shiraz. It's got blackcurrant, raspberry, and plum aromas supported by hints of vanilla and spice. The overall balance between these three varietals offers a balanced combination of both fruit flavors from Cabernet Sauvignon and Shiraz, with Merlot adding a layer of smoothness, making it a wine that is both approachable and healthy. All right, in case you're wondering, what could I possibly serve this wine with, Tkay? Well, don't you worry about it. Because of its diverse profile, Infinity Red Blend can be served with roast chicken and vegetables, grilled steak, lamb dishes, beef stew, hard cheeses, mushroom, risotto. And if you want to go grab a bottle or two for you and your friends and whoever, you can get a bottle of Infinity Red Blend at any Cephalana liquor store, any Pick and Pay liquor store, and any Fours liquor store. Don't say I didn't tell you. You go get yourself a bottle of Infinity Red Blend. Gabs to the B-Dub, Africa, the rest of the world. What's going on? And welcome to another episode of the Juice 2.0, your favorite show. Hey, if you're a returning subscriber, you guys are really right here. Big part of my heart. I appreciate you. I thank you. You got us where we are right now, and you're definitely going to take us to where we're going. If you haven't subscribed, it's very easy to be part of the family. Just click subscribe, let it grow. Today, we're coming to you all the way from ICON Barbershop in the Airport Junction, opposite F&B and upstairs next to the casino. So come over here, man. Get your hair done. Big shout out going out to our other sponsors, big sponsors, Eric Winery. You guys are the best, and our partnership is just something that I thank God for. And so for this episode, grateful. The guest today that I'm sitting with and having a conversation with is an amazing young woman who is a jack of all trades. She's doing everything. And I'm like, where do you get the rest? What time do you get to sit down? Kedi, DJ, radio presenter, a little TV here and there, podcaster, MC, makeup artist, recently joined a pageantry and a DJ. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, this conversation is going to be amazing and mind-blowing, and I'm so grateful that she's here, and we're about to have a great conversation. Kedi Lezozo is in the building. What's up? How you doing?
That's a great intro.
Yeah?
Thanks, Tkay. I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm fantastic, and we're not alone. We're not alone.
Yeah. Okay. Hi, ghost lady. Can I get a married lady? How are you? That actually rhymes.
But the lady's in the building. We've tried to call her the lady because for the longest time we struggled to find a nickname for her. Yeah.
Oh, what do your friends call you?
Mother lady or Nene.
Nene. There we go.
How
That's
come we
my
never
middle
heard
name.
that?
It's not like a...
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, it's your actual name? On the birth? Government?
Yeah.
Nene. Yeah.
That's really cool though. I would call her Nene.
From now on, yeah, Nene.
Nene.
Nene's gonna show on the Tabz. Yeah, the Tabz. I have a bone to pick. You know, I'll be saying this to guests, right? And to everybody. The number's gonna show up. Kante. The episode comes out, the number does not show up. People need to be fired, ne?
Yes, it needs to be there. Like, you need to visibly see it.
Like, ish.
Yeah, no, but he heard me.
Yeah. If he didn't hear me, he's definitely gonna hear you.
Yeah.
So Nene's here, Kedi's here, you're here. We're about to have a great time. Tabz is here as well. Wiiingz is here as well. This is good vision for every of your podcast plans, right? You want to start a podcast, you're out there, you're eating, and maybe some of us have actually kind of inspired you to some extent. You want to do that? Hit up Good Vision, all right? Check them out on their socials, Good Vision. I think it's good_vision. I might forget, but Good Vision on social media, they're the best. I mean, look at this quality, man. Where have you ever seen it? Ever in this world? So do yourself a very big favor and give me that commission for, you know.
Hey, Batung. Like, give me that commission now.
For the hookup.
Like, you just ruined the whole moment for Good Vision, but we get it done.
You know what I mean?
You want to secure the bag.
Hey, what's good, girl?
I'm good. How are you,
I'm
TK?
fantastic, man.
Yeah.
The last time you and I had a thing on a platform that is a media platform, you're at Gabs FM.
Yeah.
I'd invited you and we tried to hook you up with Moahi or Moaho?
Moahi. You forgot his name even. Yeah, Moahi. Well, what happened there? I think we just stopped talking. He left the city. He was relocating to Wiiingz at the time.
Right.
And also he never made time for me. He just like seemed busy. But I think he had a little bit of insecurities.
Yeah.
I think he didn't think that he could match up. So he was just like, let me not do this to myself. But when we do see each other out, because I mean, he comes to Gabs, I guess, every now and then.
And you guys have kept in touch for...
No, we don't keep in touch at all. Like, the last time we actually spoke was like last year. But I mean, when I see him in public, of course, there's no issues. We're very cordial, very cool people, very nice guy.
Have you seen that episode?
And he's super handsome as well.
Oh, yeah. You had to tell us that the whole time.
I mean,
have you seen that episode?
No.
So what we did was that I hit up some guy that she had a crush on Instagram, told
Don't
him...
say crush. Kind of crush is a little bit like...
Well, you found him attractive.
I just found him attractive. I didn't know this person.
I get you.
Yeah, I just found him attractive.
Oh, so there's a difference, huh?
Yes.
What's the difference between finding someone attractive and having a crush on them? Guys, school me.
I think crush, in my opinion, would be when I have maybe done my research on you. I see you a lot. Like, I know you. I know about you. This person, on the other hand, I had never seen them anywhere. And I was like, who is this guy? Because I just saw him on my gram. And I'm like, why is he so fine?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was just like, okay, he's kind of cute. And yeah... So that's all it was. I
want to see how Moahi looks. Let's see Moahi.
Yeah, I think he's kind of your taste too, because I know your taste. Yeah, he's definitely...
I don't want him, but I'm just saying.
No. I mean, you would find him attractive too. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no.
So what we did on Gabs FM, which is iconic really, a lot of people loved it.
Oh.
So we brought the person she found attractive to the show as a surprise and had them have a conversation on air.
On air. Can you imagine?
Was it not awkward?
It was. It really was. But I mean, we enjoyed the moment. I really did enjoy the moment. I appreciate you, TK, for doing that.
I got you.
Good looking out, dog.
I got you. We're trying to...
You were such a good wingman. It would have been great if it ended in like marriage or something, but it never did, you know. But it's life.
That would be a cute story to tell.
Yeah.
Right?
Really, really cute.
Yeah, plus it's on the internet, so it's going to be there forever.
Right.
Yeah, I just have to tell my husband that, hey, dog, there was a time because my husband is going to see that and be like, what was going on there? Like, who's this guy?
We'll take it down for you. Don't worry.
No, don't even worry about it.
But that was a great moment. And since then, it's been a year. So much has happened in your life, man.
Yeah,
oh, my God.
A lot has happened, actually.
But I want to start recently and just give you your flowers for what you've been doing, getting up to lately. You've been the director of ceremonies, I think, as recent as last Saturday.
Yeah.
At the African. What was it exactly?
It was National Arts Festival. So it's hosted by National Arts, Association? Yes. Right. And they have...
Are you sure you were the director of ceremony?
So they have that, yes. So they have that through MySec as well, the Ministry of Youth. So they have these annual competitions. Normally they call it the President's Day holiday competitions. I don't know if you know those annual, but since they've changed names now, it's National Arts Festival. So every year, young talent is being scouted, it's showcased,
so amazing.
And people win money like from different fields of art, visual arts, traditional dancing. What else is there? Because there's a lot of that now. It has come from the top of my head.
I know.
But yeah, there's just a lot of it that involves, helping the youth, alleviating unemployment,
for sure,
giving them money, empowering them as well, and showing them that they can use their talents to make money, just like what I'm doing in my life right now.
You see, Tabz, we're supposed to have an hour 15. But this woman, because I know her as a colleague in the industry,
just
one question. No. Don't even hold back. I'm like, oh, I forgot how Kedi gets. Kedi's such a talker, and you make my job so easy. And I love having people like you on the show. You know what I mean? Like the cranking, you can relate. Cranking people to chat, man, is
like that last episode that you had with that hun.
Hey, yo.
That was hilarious. Homegirl did not want to speak, dog. She was just like, no.
Hey, man, that
was
show,
hilarious.
So a lot of people say we shouldn't have posted that episode. Do you agree? Are we talking about the same person?
Yes.
I asked her about the Bible verse.
Yes, she could answer. You asked her about school.
She
was just like not trying to tell you anything. And the question is, why are you there? Because if you're going to be invited to a platform, the most frustrating thing that we go through as broadcasters, as interviewers, is when your interviewee or your guest does not want to speak.
Yes.
Because you've given them a platform. You're like, dude, use this platform. You can say whatever you want to say.
Yeah.
You can utilize it however you want to utilize it. You can make money off of this thing. But if you don't want to say anything, nobody's going to know who you are.
Dog.
Your story's not going to be heard. So then what's the point?
Yeah. It was tough, man. I have not really spoken about it because I really don't want to talk about it out of respect, blah, blah, blah.
Fair.
But it was one of my toughest interviews ever.
You really had to pull like the answers out and the conversation, which is not the point of it. You have to have a conversation with somebody. It has to feel like a dialogue. Like we're both interested in each other. So but I mean, kudos to her. I mean, that took a lot of bravery to come and step here and be on the spot. And now everybody knows who she is. So I hope she can make money from that.
From that. Yeah. It's always lemon out of
she
lemon.
She needs to make
something,
money,
something.
like leverage off of that as well.
What's that thing again?
When life gives you lemons, make lemonade.
Oh yeah, I wanted to say National Arts Council. That's it.
That's the
National
one.
Arts Council. Yeah. So
congratulations for that. You had an amazing dress. Just briefly, how was that hosting it and being a director of ceremony for a government event?
Yes.
Because obviously the stakes are very different, man.
Yeah.
It's not monat.
No.
There is a little bit of that, but obviously it's strict.
Also, no hubi was Tswana. So that was the brief. The brief is Tswana. We're going to be on BTV, so it's going to be a live thing. It's broadcast on BTV.
Right.
It's broadcast on RB1, so it's live, and it's a lot of vernac, it's a lot of Setswana.
Right.
That was not easy, but I was in for the challenge. And for me, it's like we are Setswana every day.
Yeah.
So it's quite easy to do it. You just have to flow with it and have fun.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people don't really want to have fun when they're doing corporate events, quote unquote. But you have to also look like you're having fun. Smile at the people, engage your audience.
Preparation has a lot to do with that.
Prepare what you're going to say and know what you're going to say and know how long you're going to say it. That's really it. But I had fun. It was a great time for me to also learn. I think that's what I'm going through right now in my season. I'm learning so much.
6 months, if not a few months before that, you had hosted the Bomu Awards?
Yeah, last year,
man.
December, I did the Bomu Awards.
How was that?
That was dope. That was so cool.
Yeah.
I had so much fun and I looked so good. Yeah.
I think the fact that you also had to interact with some of the finest people in the industry and just, ask them a few questions. I'm like, man, this is like your field compared to where you do the arts thing.
Yes.
The environment is different.
Yes.
You're more comfortable there.
Yes. Entertainment versus, I guess, corporate, current affairs. It's a little challenging, but if you put your head to whatever you're trying to do, you will achieve it and you will do it. So that's the sort of person that I am. I don't give up quickly. I don't feel like I can't do it. I rather give myself the grace and say, let's see. Let's try.
Yeah.
That's
we go.
all I will ever
There
say
we
to
go.
myself. Yeah.
Seeing all of this, man, I'm like, why does this seem like you're getting a bigger and a fatter bag now that you left the radio station? Like, why does it look like you're getting bag and more money, more gigs? With more gigs
right?
means a few
and
more.
it's paying more than radio too.
So what's going on?
I mean, it's grace.
So does it mean that in hindsight you would think, man, I should have left the radio station a long time ago?
No. The radio station was very important for my journey.
Right.
For me to be where I am right now, I had to go through radio. And I love radio. I still do even now. So I needed to go through that. It taught me a lot as well.
Yeah.
And the reason why I am where I am right now in my career, in my life, in my life, is because of radio. So all the fame, all the noticing, all the money that I'm getting now too is literally from there. Because when you start with, do you know who this is? It always goes back to radio. Yeah, so that will always be my identity, and I'm very proud of it because I take pride in doing what I love, and I loved doing radio.
Kedi was crazy on radio, man. Did you ever come across anything like her shows on radio?
No, I didn't.
Phenomenal.
I don't listen to the radio.
Are you
Why?
serious?
What's wrong with the radio?
I don't know. It's just not something that I'm into.
Oh, like even when you're in the car,
Yeah.
you just put on your Bluetooth.
Yeah. Just play some music.
Yeah.
Damn.
Radio.
More of a TV type of person, not radio.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Never
so
ever
you're
listened
into
to it.
visuals more than you are into audio.
Exactly.
Fair.
Radio is
Okay.
pretty great. I've found radio to be more informative.
Yeah.
Look, we're in the digital age. Social
Yeah.
media has a lot on the go. But radio will give you some real authentic stuff.
And it's real time too.
And it's real time too.
Yeah, it's real
Things that have
time.
been researched
Yep.
already, they're not. The ethics of radio is that if you're going to put it out there, it must have been verified.
Yes.
Contradistinguished to social media. Maybe
Yeah.
a few skepticism here and there. So I still listen to radio. I being a radio presenter, I still listen to radio because I know
Yeah.
I get my information from there.
Yes, I do too. You're gonna get the live updates there and then and know what's happening. What's happening in US? What's happening in Kupalapa? What's happening? Because they're probably gonna do crossovers
For
outside
sure.
broadcasts. So it keeps you always in the loop with what's happening.
Dude, you're busy, but I want to talk about you leaving the radio station, right?
Okay.
In your statement that you posted, you say the reason why you were leaving the radio station was that you had contractual disagreements.
Yeah.
What were those?
Damn, Tkay, I just had to do that, didn't you? Like,
Welcome to
know-
the Juice 2.0.
you know, I've been avoiding this for a while, which is pretty much why I haven't taken any interview, because everybody who's asked me for an interview, I know what they want to talk about, you know, and also I'm a media person, so I know
Yeah.
exactly where you're trying to go with it, you know? But yeah, it was contractual differences.
Right.
We were not able to meet and have a common agreement.
Right.
So it just felt like, okay, since this is the case, also I did get suspended. So yeah, so prior to all of that happening, I also got suspended. I was off air for like 2 weeks in the suspension
Right.
period, you know?
Yeah.
And I think in that suspension, it made me think a lot. I was in my, do I really want to be here? You know, why am I being suspended? This is very unfair.
Yeah.
I care about radio so much. I care about my listeners so much. I don't deserve this.
Right.
That's all it was coming from for me. It was just like, yeah, why?
Why is it happening?
Yes, and also why me? It's like, I felt like I was the biggest talent. So why are you ill-treating the biggest talent that you have
Right.
over something that can be just mutually agreed upon, discussed, and then we find a way forward together, because that's all I wanted.
So why were you suspended?
Ah, damn, guys, we want to take it there now, don't we? I was suspended because I had, according to what they had said, is I had breached my contract.
Okay.
So I am getting suspended because I don't want to do my duties
Okay.
because I'm breaching my contract. So I deserve a suspension. So that's
right.
essentially, I guess, how that happened. And I was just like, okay. And it's because of like disagreements from back. Yeah. So if we're not agreeing,
You're not going to do it.
I'm going to relay. No. Also, I'm going to do it, but there's a certain point where it also gets frustrating for you to do something that is not aligned with what the vision that you had for it, where you want to take it, where you want to go. because we're not able to meet and talk and be amicable and find a solution that will benefit both the parties.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So I'm really trying to get to the bottom of this.
Yeah.
Forgive me if I asked too many. You had a question?
No, you guys just
I wanted to know
get so deep
how
with
she breached her contract. Breached it in what sense?
I was going to ask that.
I didn't. I said I don't want to do this show or this feature.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because it's not what I had initially put out and what I had initially wanted, the vision that I had for it. So it was just like, okay, and I said, no,
okay.
I said, I don't, I'm not saying I don't want to work. I'm just saying I want to work in better terms. Can we have better arrangements for it? That makes sense to me because this is my idea. I brought this concept. Yeah, I brought this feature here. So why are we not doing it in the way that I had thought about it? Because I had a very big picture about it. So I feel like you are just throwing it in and you're just like making it seem like it's really nothing deep. And with us as like creatives, we work with emotions a lot of the time.
Yeah, when you put out something. Yeah,
because that's your baby.
That happened to me not so long ago. I proposed a few things to some people, quoted, everything was good, right? What final stage was it? They were going to give me the schedules of when it would start with which artist we're going to start it with. 1, 2, 1, 2. I see a fellow person in the industry put it up. Like, hey, guys, I'm going to be doing this.
Yeah.
The same concept.
The same concept.
I'm like, I proposed this to these people.
Yeah.
I can show you the emails.
Yes. And then,
But you should speak up, TK. Like,
no. Hey, man, God is on my side, bro.
God is on my side. That's exactly what I said. Because
God is on my side.
I had a real prayer session with him, and I was like, I'm not gonna do this. I'm not happy.
Yeah.
This is my baby. I came with this vision. I want to do it this way because I know it's gonna be great in this manner.
Yeah.
But if I'm gonna give it to you and then you feel like, no, I can do it like this, but it's still not at the level or the standard that I had envisioned it.
Right.
Then what are we doing?
What are you doing?
Yeah. Also, you're just putting me in like a muddy situation where I have to accept and take what I'm given and be grateful that I have a job. That's not how it works, though.
Yeah, it's like a pity party.
Yeah, because we have to work together to achieve that greatness that we both want. I want to be looked at like, damn, she did that. And you want to be looked at like, damn, that is the station that helped her do that. So it's both of us that's going to get that big recognition, but we won't get it if like you are not coming to the party where I want to also have us have this agreement and, you know. So after that, I said, okay, then how about I give it to somebody else? How about I sell it to you guys? You guys can take it. You can give me the money. And then it became an issue. So it's
wait, say that one more time. You proposed that you do what?
I proposed that, okay, how about I give it to you? I sell it to you.
Sell it to you,
so that you can
idea.
So that you can
give it to whoever wants to.
Yes. Also, I was fine with somebody else doing it, like even if it was within my show. I was trying to find solutions. Because I'm just trying to find a solution in all of this. Because it's not in my standard. Like, it doesn't look good. So can we get somebody else to maybe do it? I don't mind like sharing my studio. I can like move for them and then they can come and do it and then I can come back later on. But it was just like, no, it's either this or nothing. And then comes a suspension letter.
Because you're not performing your duties.
Because I'm not performing my duties.
Because you...
So, and so I'm given a suspension letter. And I get it on a random day when I'm going to work. I was literally on my way to work. I was at the studio about to get on my show, like an hour before my show even. And then I get a call, come to my office. I go to my programs manager's office. He gives me a letter. I open this letter and I chuckle. I'm like, what?
Like, which one is this one?
Are you guys serious?
Which one is this one?
So for me, at that time, I'm like, so kira naman, kela ping. Literally, I was just like,
yeah.
So galloping right now, like you brought me here only for me to go back home.
Go back home, yeah.
Why did you just tell me over the phone that I shouldn't come to work?
You don't waste your fuel going to work.
Like, you know what I mean?
Right.
So I was just like, okay, guys. I took my L and I said, okay, let me go face the music at home and look at the suspension letter because I've been suspended for 2 weeks.
So usually suspension is for investigations, right?
Yeah. And then you have a hearing after that.
Then a hearing after that. So what happened after the 2 weeks?
After the 2 weeks, I come back, we have the hearing, and the hearing is also no solution. It's
no
still
solution.
Back and forth. And then that's when it gets super frustrating for me because I'm like, what have we been doing in the past 2 weeks?
Right.
Not finding a solution.
Right.
You know, only for it to become, we're going to go to the lawyers now. We're going to go to the lawyers because of the contract. But you you never had the time to look at the contract before. Why not?
Right.
Because I stood my ground and I said, nah.
Oh my gosh, man.
This is my intellectual property. It belongs to me.
Oh my God, man. Your idea.
It's my concept. And it will run in this way because I brought it this way. I'm the one that made sure it ran that way. I had a team that I knew I was going to be working with. So you come and want to spin it around and do it your way and expect the same results. It can't happen like that.
Do you know that had you pursued this matter, you would have come out fresh and victorious?
I know.
You would have gotten a WW on it.
For sure.
Because I'm listening to the facts. I'm like,
For sure.
And the legal issues coming out of it, I'm like,
For sure.
You know?
Also, before I left the house, I went to see my lawyer.
Facts.
So for me, it's like, what have you been doing not seeing your lawyers? Because I went to see lawyers before to verify everything and check, okay.
Like, are you in the right track?
Yes, contractually. And the lawyers were very upright with me and told me, dog, because of the contract that you signed, because of the contract that you have, this is going to be an L for you. However, you can get your money.
For sure.
You can get a commission from this
That's
because
what I'm talking about.
You did bring a client. So you can get some sort of money from this deal. And right now, what you should be looking for is to salvage that money. But it never got to that part because when it's supposed to get to that part, the meeting was closed, shut down in 10 minutes. But then, no, let's go refer to the lawyers. Let's go get advice from the lawyers. Then that was the day I said, guys.
Deuces. Yeah, you didn't want to get there, huh?
I said, I'm out. I'm not going to do this. Also because to deal with, to talk to negotiate, I am not difficult at all. I just want to be heard and I want to hear you. And then we can decide, okay, this is where we're going to meet each other. Halfway. Yeah. So we never had that point where we were even able to meet each other halfway.
It should have been fair to do.
It should have just been fair. Even that meeting, the disciplinary hearing, we were supposed to somehow have that where we're like, okay, so Kedi, what do you want? Kedi states what she wants.
You feel let down. Definitely.
I was very disappointed in the way it was handled. I was just like, wow. Yeah. So this is what it's come to. And then I thought back to everybody else who experienced the same thing. And I was like, yeah.
I was about to ask you the same question right now.
I'm not the first one. I'm not the first one. It's happened to many people before me. Yeah. And I'm experiencing it too. And it's so unfair because I thought I wouldn't get it. I just thought, man, but I'm so easy to work with.
Meanwhile,
I've never been so hard. I've never been I'm not bitch or whatever, if you want to call it that.
So meanwhile, they're on their Oprah Winfrey. It's like, you get
suspension. Or out, back, Tama, go home, Roger, go home. So,
but I wanted to know, man, sheesh, I'm so sorry about that. But seeing that a lot of people have gone through that, I would mention one name because he was on my podcast at some point and he was livid talking about the backstory of what happened at the radio station.
Okay.
I'm talking about Scar, right?
Oh, Scar. Oh, of course, Scar.
So whenever that happened, have you had a conversation with Scar and how did that happen? How did that go?
Our conversation with Scar was very brief.
Okay.
Yeah, it was super brief. We met Mobesko, Moshopo, Ngela, in the aisles. I see Scar. Scar, what's up? Hey, no, hey, mommy store. And then he's just like, yeah, dog, sorry about that. Hey, dog, you know how it be like. It's just like this.
Yeah.
But, keep your head up. Yeah, right. You'll be all right. And if you need anything, call me. That's Scar for you. He's always the guy who says, if you need anything, just let me know. I got you. We can always talk. And even up to now, he's still that big brother figure. Yeah.
The other guy, I'm pretty sure he's over it by now. Do the party.
Yeah,
he had some things he was not happy with the radio station.
Yeah.
Also him. Did you have a conversation with him? Was he like, hey, yo, mommy, I told you these people be like this?
No. What was a conversation? It wasn't really a conversation though. But I mean, people who know, especially people who've had the past experience. It's funny how when you see them, they literally like will say the same thing, like
dog.
It's you too,
It's
dog.
you too, dog.
It had to be you too. Welcome to the club. So that's how it feels. It feels a lot like welcome to the club. You know what? No, hey, here we are now.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a good laughter.
Yeah.
And it's still also disappointing at the same time because you see yourself as a young person, trying to make a living, loving what you're doing,
right?
And you don't really get the support that you need. That's all it is.
Especially from the people that you would hope to get it from.
Yes, because you've been supporting them all along. Like, whenever they need you are there. Whenever they say, come do this, you are there. Whenever you show up, you are there. Like, whenever you need me, I'm around. But when I needed you here now, you told me, well, go away.
So it's pretty much a money thing. More than the relationship that you guys had created.
Yes, it was a money thing.
Like, when it comes to money, most people are disposable.
Yes.
Most of us, actually.
Yes, that's
when it comes to money.
Yeah.
People will pick money, man, over a human relationship that they've orchestrated.
Yes, for so many years. Yeah. And I would rather take a relationship over money. I would take treating you well and supporting you, being there for you over money. And then we'll figure out the money thing, because either way, when you start radio, there's no money.
There's not really anything,
There's no money.
Radio doesn't have money,
guys. You just do it because
guys.
you love this thing. So how thing? So why why must it be weird? So yeah, I mean that was a really crazy season. Very crazy.
You're saying you cried about it. Do you still cry about it? Just thinking about it. Like, if you're talking about it now, do those emotions come back to you?
No, I think more than anything, I guess I'm happy it happened.
Right.
I'm happy it happened because it was able to open my eyes.
Because I get money, I get money,
For a long time, you live in a bubble and you think,
this is it.
This is it. I'm going to be here for the long haul. I'm going to be here for the next 20 years. I got this, until something like that happens to you and you have to make a life-altering decision.
Right.
And then you're like, actually, I'm going to thank myself for doing this, because in 5 years from now, in 10 years from now, you're going to reap all the rewards, all the benefits, all the happiness, and all the grace that God had already aligned for you.
Straight up.
He just needed you to be in that time and give you the strength that you need to go through it.
Change is crazy, guys. It's the most uncomfortable thing.
And that's another thing. I wasn't ready for the change, because
Samantha Mo, I'm not ready.
Because you got the letter at the time where you thought you were going to work. You were going back to work. So you are not, like, I never decided that I'm going to leave, or it wasn't a thing where I thought about it. I had no plan. So even leaving, I had no plan. It was just like, called my dad, Daddy, I'm going through this thing. This is what's going on right now. My dad said, my girl, if you're not good, let it go.
Let it go.
Let it go. We got you. It's fine. You'll be okay.
That's beautiful.
Yeah. So that was my family. And they were just like, no, but now you'll be good. These things happen, my girl. You fought the good fight. You tried, and unfortunately, that's how it had to happen.
What kind of person are you when a relationship is broken up, right? In case in point, that relationship.
Yeah.
Are you a salty person such that whenever you see maybe one of the people at the station post something, you're like, scroll, or you bump into them and you're literally trying to duck?
No.
Nope, not today.
It's not even about the people there, because those will always be my people.
Right.
Yeah. Right. I don't hate anybody, by the way.
Get out of the decision-making people.
Oh, the decision-making people?
Yeah.
Oh, no, I have no issues.
Okay.
My heart is open.
Right.
I just had to forgive.
Yeah.
And you have to work through forgiveness.
Man.
Inside, internally, and just like, let it go,
Right.
But if I see you and I want to talk to you, I'm going to talk to you. But if I see you and I don't want to talk to you today, I'm not going to talk to you. I just base it off what I'm feeling today. What am I in the mood for? Am I in the mood for a conversation, or like this or that?
You're just about your own business.
Yeah, but I just mind my business. I do my work. I keep it cool. I'm happy. I'm positive-minded. I don't want to dwell too much on the sourness and the bitterness, because like I'm saying, I'm super grateful.
Right.
Because for me to be where I am right now, it is because
that was the vehicle
of the radio station. Like, it really grew me a lot, and it helped me mold the person that I am today. And for that, I will always be grateful.
Facts, man. It reminds me of somebody's story I'll remember later. But I want to ask you, if they call you now,
yeah,
and they want you back, and the deal sounds real good, right? I'm not talking about generally going back to radio, because I know you will get back to radio.
Okay.
At some point. Come on. I mean, but if the same people you're coming from, call you today and say, look, fam, water under the bridge, bygones be bygones. We will need you. This is the cash. Come back. What you saying?
Yeah, I'm going to take it.
You're going to take it?
Because it's about the money now. More than anything now, it's about the money.
Right.
So if it makes financial sense,
right.
If it still aligns with my brand, then let's go. I have no issues. Right now, I just want to make money.
But like, how are people ready to lose talent though? You know what talent does? Talent essentially, right? They call us on-air talent. You know why? Because your talent is supposed to bring the money
to the
radio station.
To the station.
So if you have one of your topest, one of your toppest.
You wonder what
talents.
happens with the clients. You wonder what happens with the sponsorship deals, because people are there for that person. So if you let that person go, you have to think about those people. How are you gonna serve them to make sure that they are still there? Because they can feel like, dog. There's some people like that who still think, even now, people tell me that thing, hey, bruh, it's not the same. So I'm not gonna lie. I switched off my radio. I don't listen anymore because you're not there, fam.
Facts.
What's the point?
Yeah.
But they're supporting me, like even off air now, and I appreciate that.
Because you're talented, dude, and you can't take what God gave you.
Yeah, they're lost.
Right.
Look at you now.
Wow, guys. But yeah, the thing about God, God gave me this talent.
Nobody
and it belongs
can take
to God.
it away.
Yeah. And that's who I will glorify, and that's who I will worship. I will not worship any other man besides God.
I feel you, man. Let's move on from this, because
please, it's getting dark up in here.
We're exhausted.
I feel like a sharp, guys. Oh wow. I thought you were gonna talk about like DJing, you know?
No, it's coming. It's coming. Obviously, the Juicies I asked people what they wanted to know mostly from you. It was like a poll.
Oh, so what did they say?
From Kedi on the show. They're like, we just really want to know what happened at the radio station.
Yeah.
And that's a lot of people, because you've never really dug into it on any platform.
I never talked about it at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, I only talk to people who like are close to me. Yeah.
Oh, congratulations, by the way.
On what?
On leaving.
Yeah.
Really,
and doing
guys?
good after you left.
And doing great, because some people would hope that, dog, this was everything for you.
Where is she gonna go? What is she gonna do? Hey.
Kante, God has plans, you know what I mean? So congratulations for what is happening into your life, and it's happening because of that vehicle, that's radio.
Thank you so much. I was telling like my family, I said to my parents, what kind of know if it was somebody else, they would have probably resorted to drugs. They would have they would have started drinking.
Facts.
Like life would have spiraled down for them.
Facts.
But what I did, I ran to God. I just prayed and I said, Mudimo, over to you.
Yeah.
Literally, I just said, over to you. Do your thing. Because as you can see, I'm out here. I don't know what's happening. What's the plan?
What's the plan?
Yeah.
But you remind me of Kumo. I don't know why Kumo left radio, right?
Yeah.
But the story that reminds me of both of you is the fact that you left radio and you're going to go back, right? She went back.
Yeah.
Are you going back to radio?
I mean, if I was given a good offer, I would definitely go back.
Oh, so what are you looking at? What kind of radio are you looking at? Because you were on Gabs FM at some point. Whatever happened to that?
No, there's no offer from Gabs.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay.
That's why where I'm at, it's about the offer. Like, what are you offering me? What can we do? What can we work with? What can we work around? Because also bear in mind, radio doesn't have money. So it's not even about money. It's about the platform.
Facts.
Because for me, it's always been about the platform. It's not about money. There's no money. We know this. It's not a secret, you know?
You know where I think I see you, though?
Yeah.
I see you between two places.
What's
Gabs
that?
FM for the classy type of presenters it has.
Okay,
right?
Wenna.
I mean, some of us.
When a classy boy.
Hey, yo.
With the nice beard.
You know, hey, thank you.
Hey. Pablasha.
Stop. But Gabs FM for the quality of presenters, right? Not that there are not quality presenters everywhere else, but I'll speak for Gabs FM because I know that for a fact.
Yeah.
But also RB2. You know why? for the opportunities it has.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Guys, radio has a lot of opportunities, by the way.
And government radio.
Yes.
Sheesh.
And it pays better too.
Because then they know you're a presenter. Every other event, they need an MC, coordinator, events facilitator.
You are in there,
You're the
like
first people
swimwear.
to...
Yeah.
Yeah, so I see you in both places. I hope one of these good days.
No, I'm very open-minded. I just want to work.
Right.
Yeah, I have great work ethic. You don't have to tell me twice to do something. You don't have to micromanage me.
Yeah.
You just tell me, dog, this is the brief. We need this to be delivered at this time. What are you going to do? How are you going to say it? Done. And then the job will just roll like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I just want to work, dog. That's all.
You want to ask something?
No.
No? you're just having a good time.
Like, just looking at me,
the conversation.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
oh my God, this woman, right? But how would you describe this? Just, you guys have never had a conversation. How would you describe Kedi in just a few minutes?
I think she's so bubbly and really open-minded. And
Facts.
Yeah.
Facts. Dude,
I can tell you're really ambitious.
Very
you're
ambitious.
so goal-driven, I think.
Yes, I'm a go-getter.
Yeah, you are.
And also, I believe you can do anything you put your mind to. That's it. That's why I'm in like anything at this point, because I'm like, hey, man, I can do it too.
Yeah.
I can do that thing too.
Right.
Like, let's try it out. Yeah.
But that's nice to see that even if you go through like hard times, you don't let that bring you down. You don't get defeated. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's almost like you use that as fuel to really keep on
to
going.
go in harder. And that's exactly what you need to do with life
really
situations,
good.
because life will always throw challenges your way. But it's how you maneuver those challenges that will help you really either become victorious or your life just goes into shambles. Yeah.
Part of the other things you're doing, so amazingly, by the way, fantastically, just incredibly, just...
What is that?
It's DJing.
Hey, Batung.
Jesus.
Luna, I'm still learning thing. Oh, wow.
You would think you're still learning, but
oh my
God,
I'm still learning.
The feedback is great. So I know music, right?
Yeah.
And I know what a great set is.
Yeah.
The first time I ever heard you play was at Crazy at the
show?
McErick Winery show.
Yeah.
Was it the wine show?
Yeah.
And I was just, I don't know if you saw me, but I would sing along and just be...
I saw you like waving
and just
like Tkay, like I'm just someone like
I'm having a great time.
Yeah.
But let's take it to where it started, this spark in your heart to say, I want to do this thing. And when was that?
I think it's when I left radio, because I had a lot
Word.
I had a lot of time, like just to think about what I want to do, what my next chapter could be, what I could pursue.
Right.
But also it came from the fact that I love music and I've always wanted to be a DJ.
Right.
But because of how I was so occupied with radio, I thought, this is what I have. I'm going to do this thing forever, whatever, But now that it's gone, what can I do?
Yeah.
So I went back to the thing that I loved again. I was like, actually, I'm going to do that thing, because I also used to date a DJ and I wanted him to teach me, but he didn't want to teach me at the time. He was too busy. Why Simolola? Hey, but who
was it?
It's an owl.
Is it an all-known DJ? Yeah,
He's an ex. Come on.
The thing, it's such a long time ago.
Oh,
like,
my bad.
It's not
Well,
not
now you don't know how to dramatize this thing by now.
So, I wanted to DJ from that point also, but he didn't have the turntables to help me and stuff. So when I left, I was like, let me go back to this thing.
He was probably like, I got the one I DJ.
Probably. I don't even know what his issues were. But I mean, I used to go to those events with him and all, and would be deciding the sets, okay, and whatever, But yeah, I really wanted to do that thing, and I was like, bingo!
Yeah.
Now is a chance for us to do it. Yeah, so that's where I started like doing DJing, and I learned how to DJ at YDJ Academy. So I approached the gentleman YDJ Academy, and we started lessons immediately. Went to my lessons, learned everything, and why?
I wanted to ask him why he didn't teach you how to DJ.
Oh yeah, that's a really good question, because sometimes I wonder.
Now I'm being forwarded.
I'm wondering
to voice.
now actually why. Yeah, but yeah, I learned from YDJ Academy, And it went well. Now I'm somehow getting gigs, starting gigs out. Trying to get out of my shell because it's so nerve-wracking. Oh my God.
But you've been doing great, man.
So many people looking at you. Oh my goodness, guys. Because it's just like too many eyes. The pressure is so bad.
No, but you know
It's
what?
not like radio. I get it.
Because radio, you're in the booth
seeing you.
alone. You're having fun alone. You're dancing alone. And then sometimes they just look at you because you're pretty like me, you know.
Right.
You think that they're looking at you like for some other things like, hey, you know.
We won't dispute that. We won't dispute
But they're looking at you because they're mesmerized at how beautiful you are. Like, damn, she's so
argue
beautiful.
with that, Kedi, okay? Jesus. There's no argument here. Shut up. But how long did it take for you to learn and just describe it for a lot of people? Look, when people see your story, right, and hear your story about how you just decided to get into it, and now you're out there playing, getting paid for it, however much you get paid. Most people would be like, Lynn, I want to do that thing, right?
Yeah.
But just describe the learning experience. Is it for everybody? How easy is it? How hard it is?
You have to know music, love music. That's where it starts.
Yeah.
If you love music, if you listen to music, if you're the person because you know music, new music drops on Fridays. If you're that person that's always like, trying to see who dropped what, who's doing this with what's Kendrick saying, what's Drake's beef, whatever. If you're into a piano, who's dropping what, which artist is bigger right now,
really
Uncle Waffles' new song, you know, those sort of things. If you already just innately, naturally do that, then it's something that you might consider because you like music, you love it, you listen to it. You understand it, you can appreciate it. So it comes from the love for music more than anything. And then you have to learn. And that takes a lot of patience because you would look at those people, you know, they're pressing buttons, just moving this thing, and you're thinking, I can do that. Bruh. Go inside that booth, something. Especially if you're not using laptops, because I mean, other DJs use laptops. I think it makes it easier to mix your songs and blend the songs. But if you're doing it manually with sticky, USB sticky,
it's a bit tougher.
Controller, jog your wheel, get the right song, listen to it on the headphone, and then time it. Timing your thing. It's a lot, time. It's a lot of work. So you're calculating the BPM. You calculate BPM in because sometimes the controller change the number. We're not going to 65. 132. So you have to already naturally kind of know that. But it comes from hearing the song and listening to the song and understanding the song. This is the hook. This is where it starts. This is where it ends. This is where it gets lit. Or, so you just have to love that.
You seem to have gotten the ropes, man.
Because I love music. Yeah. And for a long time for me, the reason why I actually pursued it is because I felt like I love hip-hop so much, but I don't get to listen to the hip-hop that I want to listen to when I'm out. It's always just like, oh, man, here we go again.
Especially with the advent of the piano as well. It's
and then there's too much piano.
Hip-hop is taking a back seat.
I'm not mad at it because the piano is an identity, African music. It's an African culture.
For sure, yeah.
You know, but hip-hop is where my heart really is. Like, hip-hop is where, for me, you make me... So I'm that person when I get and I'm even thinking I'm grooving and there's too much piano. It's been 4 hours and it's still on my piano. I would literally scream, "Get go by hip-hop, bro!" Because I'm like, "Get go by hip-hop!"
It's been 4 hours, man. Come on.
My dog.
What are we doing?
Where's the DJ?
What are we doing?
So I said, Kedi, you need to be a DJ so that you don't have to do that. You can just
play it.
Something because it's been heavy with the Yanos.
I know. Best DJ hip hop R&B right now. One name in B-Dub. Who is it?
Quest,
ne?
I mean,
Quest, ne?
Quest is my goat, guys. Have you seen his mashups on TikTok?
Mashups are crazy.
Like, do you understand? Also, he also taught me too because I took lessons with Quest as well.
Is that right?
Yeah. So, I have to equip myself, and that's the other thing. You need to invest in the craft, especially if you want to get good at it.
Yeah, learn the business.
Yeah, invest in it, and just if you need to put money away, if you need to pay somebody, if you have to do whatever trade exchange with that individual, do it because it goes a long way with you. It's an investment in your craft, and that's how you get better and you grow and you sound better. So Quest, Quest is so straight.
So Quest will go head to head, toe to toe with Frostbite.
R&B.
R&B, strictly R&B.
Yes.
Who would win that battle?
Ish.
I think Frost.
Frost would win that battle,
Hey, Frost,
in my opinion.
Hey, Frost Obokhale
On
with the
R&B,
R&B guys. Frost
hands down.
Obokhale with R&B.
R&B.
But guys, also I really enjoyed Max's set, Good Beats and Rhythms. I thought that was amazing. Because also I was seeing what he was doing and I'm like...
And you could understand it, yeah.
Bro, like the timing, it's on point, like... And he's killing it so, Ali so chill. I think that's what I like most about like hip hop DJs. They be doing this thing, but it's so relaxed. Like I'm not even doing anything. But that time the crowd is going,
what's going on?
You know, so that thing just makes me just feel like, wow.
Yeah.
Also, that happened as well. Go Tunnel Lounge. I was playing yesterday.
I was about to ask, like what?
Because people were just going, and I was like, oh man, I'm really doing this thing. I'm really doing this thing. You know, I'm feeling it.
I saw your statuses. I was like, oh my goodness, this lady is not gonna sleep enough for my show.
Yes,
I hope she makes it, right?
Yes.
And then I remember that I'd seen you at the launch for Tunnel, the new club in Pageantry.
Yes.
What was your first impression, reaction, feeling, and experience at Tunnel when they launched it?
Beautiful.
First night.
Yo.
Yeah?
Beautiful. That club is beautiful.
By the way, Tunnel is a new club where you used to have Cigar Lounge. It's now Tunnel. You go out there, have a great time on a weekend, or not even on a weekend. Any other time you want to do it. It's incredible. You liked it, huh? First impression.
It was spacious.
Yeah,
it's
the
so,
space is what I love about it.
It's so spacious. They have very nice couches. The interior is beautiful. Like you can tell they put a lot of thought into this whole concept. And now the next thing is for them to just make money and get people to get
artists.
there.
But when are they going to bring in artists?
I think they had the guy from previously Black Motion. Who's guy's that? No. The guy on
the drummer.
The drummer from Black Motion.
I'm not quite sure.
I don't know his name, but he's the guy that kept the name, I get.
Yeah, he kept the name actually.
Yeah, Black Motion.
Yeah. So he was there some weekends ago. But I think I agree, man.
But who else? Because I know what Deja does every Thursday. Well, not every Thursday anymore.
Coochie, man. How's Coochie doing all of that, though?
Hey, Coochie's doing the most.
But Deja's like really tough competition. Because as much as there's a lot of space in Tunnel, the vibe in Deja. You don't mind just being like
crowded,
mind, guys. Mind the fedu.
But don't even like.
I be like, nah. Guys know when to say you can sharp, but like sometimes the hair groove, like just it's okay to just look at the scene border.
uncomfortable.
So you just have to gauge yourself. Is it worth it? You know, am I gonna come out of here with my phone in my pocket? Like, what's going on?
So what would you say are the most biggest challenges to Tunnel right now, especially if we're talking about the competition being Deja? Because Deja, you get Bocabello, KB, Prince KB's in there, 1212 Pearl, Tusi's in there, 1212. Tabz was there. Tabz.
I think they just have to get more of those like acts. Because they're crowd pullers, like it's gonna be easy, relatively
Deja
easy.
Is they pull the artists that are really like trending at that time.
Yes,
like how they brought the
Lemke.
The guy was at his peak. I don't know about now, but this is like a few months ago.
He's peaking right now.
No, he's peaking right now. But this is when like it was really, really crazy for him.
Yes,
like, you would even wonder how did Coochie managed to get this
him
when he's like
Coochie's fighting, man.
Coochie is well connected.
Fighting, man.
I mean, he just had an appreciation party, Hella.
And I was
Did you guys go
there.
No. Oh, you were playing there?
I was playing there. I was actually
congrats.
like the first DJ playing. Yeah.
Congrats, man.
It was good.
You see, that consistency is the one that's gonna get you up there for real. You keep playing, you'll be good.
Yeah,
and the confidence also because
you're going to the right place.
I'm getting out of my shell a bit, you know. As scary as it is, I'm open to it, and I'm also open to the feedback. I really appreciate getting feedback as well from other DJs.
Straight.
I don't take that thing to heart. I don't feel like I'm just like whatever I say to them is, guys, I just started.
Yeah,
like be graceful. Yeah, because I'm graceful to myself.
For sure.
And I tell Quest the same thing because Quest, when he teaches you, he's like on your neck, you know? So I tell him, Quest, I just started, dog. You've been doing this for 12, 15 years.
You gotta be
you know
slow
what
with
you're
me,
doing, you know?
yeah.
So relax a bit. Like, I get it. Yeah, you want me to be great. And now I feel it when I'm playing now because I'm like, I see what Quest was doing to me. He was drilling the hard lessons for the dog. Jogga,
it's
do
like
it.
A parent. It's like a parent.
Yes, like guiding you and just saying, no, you can do it. Yeah.
So the other thing I feel maybe might be a challenge. You guys will ponder on it. distance. How do people now feel about distance to go to a club compared to when you're in CBD, maybe in phase 2, block 6, phase 4?
There's no excuses, dog. There's cabs.
There's cabs.
There's cabs. You don't have to drive.
But you're spending more money on those cabs.
Yeah, but it's worth it. Is it not? It's worth it.
I guess it would have to mean it.
People Uber in South Africa, you know, they Ubered from this location to the next location to that location. They leave their cars at home. I think the problem with us is that we just want to use our cars. And why it's like, you're going to probably drink.
Right.
And you want to get behind the wheel.
Dangerous, man.
Yeah, so it's those tough decisions that you make. But if you just put like 200 pula aside, or this is my cab fee for the night. You get the one that doesn't drink as a designated driver. And you guys go and have a jolly old time. Yeah. So support the creatives. Also, people really love groove because, once I stress, there's so much we're going through, guys. We're going through a lot. So when you get the time to step out of the house, get to breathe, get to be with people, get to dance, because dancing on its own is also releasing your stress, getting your tension out of your body. So it's very good for you.
So female DJs in the industry, man, I've heard a few unpleasant stories. From, what was her name? She didn't give me details. Miss Daisy.
Daisy, yeah.
Also one of the best in the industry.
Daisy's
whoa.
Ooh.
R&B, hip hop.
Yeah, Daisy's like 10 out of 10 for me.
You see, if I need that hip hop and R&B for one of my parties that are coming up for the Juice 2.0, she's going to be there, you're going to be there, and I need one more DJ Earth.
Yeah.
Right? So I have friends that are female DJs in the industry, and some of them have whispered a few things, which I could never... Even this show is called the Juice 2.0, but I will never get that juicy back.
Barring.
Yeah, it's very sexual stuff.
Oh, what about sexual favor?
Look at your face.
I mean, it happens everywhere, by the way. It's not just entertainment.
Just the DJ,
It's every industry.
So I wanted to ask you now, since that you've started, are you okay with respect to those sentiments? Has anything happened that you have not been okay?
I haven't experienced that. I haven't. I have a manager, so
oh great.
He does everything for me. Like, he's the one that comes to me and tells me, yo, we're playing on this time at this date. Get yourself ready. The set time is this allocated, all that. So I don't have to then go through all the hassles of like talking to promoters or talking to a guy to book me or whatever, because that's when there's that conversation. What are you gonna give me? What's on offer? What? Yeah. So just get somebody who you trust to manage you, to be your communications person, your spokesperson, because then they're able to deal with you, your brand, in a very clean manner. Yeah. And it's easier, or it's better if somebody who's already in the industry, so they know exactly,
they know the ropes and everything else.
What's happening. Yeah.
I love that. Final question on the DJing thing, right? How much are you charging for a set? Are you comfortable? You're at liberty to say?
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
Because that's my manager's thing.
Great.
Yeah, he's the one that...
it'll vary with certain places.
Because it varies all the time. Yeah. Some people...
I used to do that. I used to, hey, Tkay, how much are you charging for your podcast? I used to say until somebody was like, fam, don't do that.
Don't do that.
Because a big shark with a bigger ask will come.
Yeah.
You can't keep, you
and
can't
they'll give you
there.
this.
They'll give you that.
Because you kept it here.
Because you kept it here.
Yeah.
You know what
so
I mean?
For me, I just want to play. And I've made it very clear even to management, guys, like, it doesn't really matter. Because also right now for me, at the stage that I'm at, I don't put money first.
Right.
I put opportunity first. Okay.
So you grow, yeah.
This is the stage. I need the stage. I need the platform. I need to get better. I need to grow, and then money is just like an extra for me. It's just like, oh yeah, you're going to get this, by the way. And I'm like, oh, okay, that's nice. But otherwise, I don't think money initially.
Dope.
Yeah.
I want to play a little game with you. How much time do we have, Tabz? Hour 60. 64 minutes. Oh, 64
so an
minutes.
Hour, 4 minutes or something.
I was like,
that was a bit crazy there. You were just like 64.
What?
Damn, what's going on?
I want to play a little game and then talk about pageantry, because this young lady right here.
Hey, when I took a big leap of faith.
The moment she left the station, God was like, okay, you can do this, you can do that, you can do that. And she just grabbed everything. She's like, all right,
you know why? Because I can do all things through Christ who gives me strength. He just gives me all the strength, and I just do what I have to do. I do it from my heart, and I do it from the willpower, and I do it because I think I can do this thing. He will just provide everything else for me, whether I get the gig, whether I lose, whether I make it, whether I don't.
Right.
It's neither here nor there.
And you know what? I know the plans that I have for you.
Yes.
And the thoughts that I have for you. Right?
Plans to prosper you, to give you hope and a future. Like that's all he's doing. Let him cook.
God cooks, guys.
I'm letting him cook.
God cooks, bro.
And he will cook khori.
And you know what? One of the clips that I posted yesterday was from the first episode you and I had, and it reminded me of how all of this started. It was God. Because the first instance of it all starting was a supernatural God.
Yes.
So he should be able to, so he also says, hey man, if I started it, I know how to end it.
Yes.
He who started a good thing in you will finish it.
Yes.
So we just rest,
and
man.
he'll also give you your heart's desires. If you just seek him, seek his he will give you your heart's desires. So chill, dog.
I don't know why be stressing.
Just look for him.
Look for him.
Just pray, talk to him. Tell him, hey, I'm trying to think about this. I want to do that. Also, my relationship with God is very, very relaxed. Very like my friend more than anything. He's just my friend. I tell him what, and you know what he'll do? He'll give me a sign immediately. I tell him, give me the sign, the same sign that you gave Daniel, the same sign that you are giving him to tell the king about his dreams. Give me those signs. Yes, I want them. And he'll give them to me. He will use people to come and talk to me. Yeah. People will come to me directly and say, hey, Lam Makana, this and this and this. And I'm like,
yeah, that's God right there.
So that's how I be operating really. So I don't fight for things. I don't get mad at things.
Yeah.
Don't do that to yourself. You're just going to get even more sad and frustrated and depressed.
I love it. Let's play a little game called First Thing That Comes to Your Mind. Right?
Okay.
If you ever have a word that I didn't pick up here and you want to put it, please throw it, all right? Randomly. All right, first word, kids.
What comes to your mind? First
thing that comes to your mind.
Birth control.
Why am I even laughing about this? Hey, yo.
No, I'm being silly though. I'm being so silly. No, because guys, I have brothers, so I know what, hey, kids, not now. I need to push my life. I don't want no kids right now.
She said birth control.
So we gotta get that.
So kind, because mine was literally shit.
For real?
So, that's all I think of.
Oh, wow. No, but I love kids, man. And when you're pure like I am, like they just come to you, they sleep on you, they feel like you're a safe space for them. Yeah.
Comedy.
Trevor Noah.
Whoa! Okay. You see, this is the second time this is happening tonight.
We're doing this again.
You guys probably should be friends or even more.
Yeah.
Does your boyfriend mind a third role? You know? Your boyfriend, does he mind a third party? You know? Threesome. Okay.
Oh, wow.
No. All right. Ex-boyfriend. First thing that comes to your mind.
Oh, first thing that comes to my mind?
Yeah.
Cheetah.
You?
Lesson.
I bet. Social media.
Damn. What the first word?
First thing that comes to your mind when you hear these words.
Ish.
Nothing.
Money.
Depressing.
When I get depressing.
Yeah, social media is very depressing. All right, family.
Oh.
My mother.
Your mom. Ah, nice.
Family. Love and support.
Car.
G-Wagon.
Guys, not going to hide the
For real.
Ish. I just want like whatever's comfortable, whatever just can get me from point A to point B, and it looks nice. I don't know the names of cars, the models, what? Yeah.
But if we're to advertise,
but there's a car that I like, but I just don't know what it's called.
Let's advertise. If it's a Beamer or Mercedes, what are you doing?
I'd probably get the Merc. Yeah.
Great choice. Great choice.
But the BMs are looking sexy.
Silly too, you know? Very, very silly with the BMs. Yeah,
but I mean, BMW, if you want to, do that thing, we can make it shake. I'm not saying I don't want BMW, by the way. I'm just saying that Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Baddies. It's the first thing that comes to your mind.
Booty.
Booty. Hey, yo.
I'm thinking of like short dresses.
Short dresses.
Yeah, because hey, them hands love to wear the short dresses, the short
and they're
skirt.
buying these body parts.
And then the thighs will be thighing one now when I sit up and I say, ooh, nice. Okay, yeah. For real though.
You guys are crazy. Money.
Power.
Ooh. Oh, I felt that.
Yeah.
I felt that.
Money is power.
That's what it is, dude.
Super powerful. Very powerful. That's why I need to have as much as possible.
What would you do with like 500 million US dollars?
I think the first thing that I would do, genuinely speaking, is build my parents a beautiful house.
Beautiful place.
That's the first thing. And the second thing,
I'm
getting a crazy ass car. And the third thing is a house. Then I don't know about the rest. I'll just
guys,
I'll probably get bent hands and just
when a Bentons. Oh yeah. Oh, you about that too? Ooh, Nene's
no, I'm not about Bentons, but I can just imagine having so much power over a man.
Yeah,
like
control, baby. Like
I'll make you feel like filth. Like
we can
hey, yo.
Get
the fuck out of my car.
Hey, yo. Do these women with money actually do that? Do you know?
Yeah. Because you have power.
Yeah.
You have power, bro. Like you
get
can
out of my car.
You can
power.
Get out of my house right now.
And leave everything that I got for you. Leave with what you came with. At that time you came with a backpack. Hey. And this lady's saying leave all these designer clothes.
Everything.
Yo, Wiiingz, that happened to you? Dude, how old was she? Huh?
It's happening now.
She's younger.
But
younger
she had bigger bag. Money.
She makes a lot more money. Hey. And she can tell you things. Huh?
So she calls the shots.
Ex-fiance, bro, you know? No.
Hey,
Wiiingz don't mind.
It's the wine in the system.
And you know, we having Wiiingz next weekend on the show.
Okay.
You better give me the same energy, boy. You better get, because Wiiingz is very open. He's very open with his stuff.
Yeah?
Okay, I got, what else I got? What else? Ooh, Joe Biden.
I just thought USA.
USA. Kedi?
Hish.
It's like, hish.
White hair, like
it's really white.
I like his hairstyle so much. I think that's so cool.
Yeah. Second thing was what?
Tired.
Oh, you think he's tired?
I think he's always tired.
Yeah, Joe Biden needs to step down, man. God dang it.
No, just tell her the whole world just needs to reboot the system and just get people like 30 and 30 to be like the leaders of countries.
I can agree with that.
Yeah.
All right, God.
Oh.
First thing that comes to your mind. First thing.
Awesome and amazing. Like
awesome and amazing.
Such an amazing God.
Protector.
Yeah.
Hey, dude. Hey. It's a lot of times we've been drunk from a place and drove.
You see?
Sorry to the popo. Shout out to popo. And you get home, you're like,
what? How did I get home? Yeah, that happened on my 21st.
Word?
Yeah, that was like a really crazy birthday that I had.
Yeah.
Yeah, but ever since then, I was just like,
it's dangerous stuff.
You need to relax a little bit with this intake that you're doing and just do better. But I was 21 then, so I mean, when you're young and free and having fun,
Also, we're not condoning drinking and driving, by the way.
Of course.
Please.
Oh, I wasn't drinking and driving at the time. I was being driven. But I mean,
good for
I
you.
don't know how I got home. Like, essentially, I woke up and I was in my bed and I was like, oh, wow, I'm home.
Hey, for some of us, man, you literally get in there and people will tell you, no. And you're like, nah, I got it.
Wabona.
You see, those things.
Those people, I
got it. And then you get home, you think, okay, you can repeat it.
Yeah.
Kante, one day, it's a wrap. Anyway, sex. Why do you guys treat sex like, we just talked about God.
I'm thinking of the word. You're telling me how I treat sex.
When I said God, you were like, you never were like, Now sex, you're like...
That's the first word. Orgasm. That's the first word that came to my head. What do you want me to say?
I thought so too.
Now he's trying to choose the words that should come to our heads.
Are you listening to the words?
I thought so too, though. I thought the same.
How about you? Same thing?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Do you have any other words? Anybody want to throw a word? No? No? We're good?
Shoes.
Shoes.
Shoes. I don't know, random or what.
For me, sneakers.
Yeah, same. I was going to say Nikes.
Sneakers.
I'm just going to say comfort.
Oh, yeah, whatever it is.
Because my shoes need to be comfortable. Like, there's nothing I do not like painful shoes.
Yeah, because it ruins everything.
Especially heels.
Heels. That's why I don't wear that nonsense.
My sister.
What do you get?
Catch me.
My sister, heels will show you flames. They'll show you how So you need to get like the very comfortable ones, the very expensive ones, because then you know you're going to be and look good too at the same time.
Right. Yeah. Congratulations are in order. Mm-hmm. You are part of the Miss Universe Botswana 2024 competition.
Thank you.
First question. Mm-hmm. Why did you decide to join the pageantry?
I'm an opportunist.
Okay.
Yeah. Whenever I see an opportunity presented, I go for it.
Yeah.
It's the same thing that happened with radio. It was just, we're looking for presenters, send your demo, and I just said, why not do this thing? Yeah. So literally the same thing with the pageant.
Yeah.
I was just like, okay, there's no requirements. There was no height requirements because I'm very short. Mm-hmm. There was no height requirements. There was no age requirements because normally pageants have the thing I got to cut off.
Cut off is this
25 and whatever. So this one was very open, all inclusive. You just have to come through to the audition, and that's what I did.
You're 28 now.
Yes.
Ooh, you're ripe for it. Actually,
I mean,
yeah, because I think
I tend to think I'm old for it.
No. When you're almost 30,
maybe
as
if
a lady,
over 30, you'd be old.
Yeah, over 30 or older.
Yeah,
for it. But I think when you're almost 30, there's a maturity
that's true
that you really have that the younger ones might not have, and that might be an advantage.
Yes,
for it,
fair.
So,
fair.
I wondered, like pageantry for Kedi. So has there been any experience in the past?
No.
Have you always wanted to be part of these things? Zero.
Absolutely.
That's crazy, dog.
Yeah.
But you've got the look and you've got the mind.
She's got that Zwazi. What's that Zwazi thing?
The reason why I also did it is because of that. It's because every single time I would get the, why you are in pageantry? Have you tried Miss Botswana? Have you done this? And then recently when I went to South Africa for my birthday in March, when I was in Joburg, we were with some ladies. We met them there at the restaurant that we're sitting at.
Right.
And they were just literally like, dude, you look like Miss Universe. Like, you look like you could be like a Miss South Africa.
For sure.
They actually thought I was Miss South Africa. They were just like, are you Miss South Africa? Are you Miss South Africa? And I was like, no, guys. Like, what is this? And then when I saw that poster, I was like,
let's do it.
I could be Miss Universe.
That's
I could
the
be.
universe throwing signs at you.
These signs, man, they're everywhere, dude.
I could do it. So why not do it? Yeah. So I just said, no experience.
Yeah.
We're going to learn, because everything you have to learn it. And you have to give yourself the grace and the kindness to learn it.
And it's nice. Like, I like the fact that it's your first time and you've never had the interest, because I think with a person like you, you're being very natural about it.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're
a lot of people want to dig deep into some bag.
Has done, or someone said, act this way, behave this way.
Yes.
So you're being very like, let it.
And I think you can enjoy it more that way.
Yes,
when
you
you're
really
not trying
do.
to.
Even making it to top 20, I had no idea, because even when it was announced, thing, I was genuinely shocked. I was like, me? I'm in top 20. Are you guys sure? Because I didn't think I did great, I was just like, am I really good at this? Like, there's so many girls here that know this pageantry stuff and they've been doing it for so many years. Like, they know how to do the walk.
So now you make it very hard.
Talk,
you make it very hard for me, huh? You make it very hard for me.
Yeah.
Because just like the previous Miss Botswana, right?
Yeah.
I interviewed Sibaga.
Yes.
Right? And I had prayed for her on the show, and we're like, cool. We're going to win this one.
Yeah.
And I asked her, like, who is your competition? And it's like, no, there's no competition. I'm my only competition.
Fair.
But then I was like, but there's this one.
Yeah.
This one. And then she turned out to be Miss Botswana, right? The current Miss Botswana right now.
Oh.
Anisha.
Anisha, how to see, yes.
Yes. So
Stunning girl, by the way.
Amazing young woman. I had spoken to her about it, like, yo, that could be your only competition, right?
So for you, on the show too?
On the show.
Okay.
On the podcast.
On the podcast, yes.
So for you, now that it's stripped to top 20, who are some of the people that you can name that you feel, I might have to pray about these ones?
Dr. Thanolo is big competition.
Word?
Yeah, like Botswana love this woman.
Yeah.
And I absolutely get it because, this woman is tall.
Yeah.
This woman walks.
Yeah.
This woman dresses.
Right.
Like she's got the image.
Confidence.
And I was also rooting for her in Miss Botswana, the previous one, when she was on Miss Botswana. So imagine I'm now up against her. And I'm like,
I was rooting for you, fam.
Yeah, and I'm still rooting for her even now. But now it's different because I'm like, I want it too.
Yeah.
I want it as hard as you do too, Let's go with it. So I see her really as my biggest competition there, yeah. But I love the fact that we're all sisters there. As much as yes, it's competition, it's all sisterhood, and we really do enjoy the journey that we're in so far. So it will be interesting to see who's gonna win.
So what makes it hard for me now is that you are there in the competition. Sibacha is still there in the competition. I'm like, what do I do?
Yes,
who do I pray about? Who do I pray about?
Like everybody's there. Like everybody else who's also in this thing. Oh man, these hands are competitive because they know this thing.
Yeah, they've been in it. So the criteria to now strip you to top 20, what were they looking for?
They were looking for somebody who possesses leadership qualities.
Dope.
If we see you, can we see you as a leader? Because you need to lead a conversation. You need to be able to be a brand ambassador for the country.
Right.
So can you speak well? Can you lead well? Do you have the confidence? Are you also authentic and natural with it?
Right.
So I think I don't want to speak too much, but I think I got those ticks there.
So that's why you're there.
So I'm just like, so for me, I'm just taking it as it comes and every day as it comes as well, and all the lessons that I can learn.
And you're learning as you go. Exactly.
And I'm learning as I go. I'm not harsh on myself, and I'm enjoying.
I think it's. I'm not speaking for you or anything, but I can only imagine. When you've never done it before, you've never really been into it like that. You're really learning, so you're gonna enjoy that process like, immensely.
I'm like researching.
I'm like somebody that's gone in and has tried so many times, and you stop having fun with it. Then you're just you're judging yourself constantly. Like, don't do this, don't do that, don't do this, don't do that. So you're in your head so much. But for you, it's like it's a challenge, it's a learning experience.
And it's fun, it's personal development. Yeah. Like, how far can we go with it? What chapter would this open for me? Because there's a door that's going to open after this. So what can we do with this? So that's why I'm an opportunist.
So you winning Miss Universe Botswana 2024. Right?
Oh.
Yes.
I hate that I'm doing this because now my girl is going to be like, no, Tkay, you're supposed to pray about me. But because I have you on the show, what would it mean for you? And what does that even mean for B-Dub?
Damn, man. It means B-Dub got a real one.
B-Dub got a real one.
They got a real gem because this woman is a woman of many talents.
Right.
She's a woman who fits in everywhere she goes.
Yeah.
So you're not going to have to train her too much, get nervous about not performing.
She's going to represent us nice.
Yes.
Yeah, right.
She will do it with due diligence and make sure that she's having fun while she's doing it. I think we take the fun out of things so much because we're so serious about it. As much as, yes, you have to win. But if you look at how she was just so vibrant with it and her eyes were lit up. She was just, you could see this lady is actually also having fun while she's doing this thing. You know, even her answer was very clear. She talked about femininity, so it's about just knowing what to say. And I think I know what to say, how to say it.
I think you know how to say it too,
the way to say it, the way to be politically correct. Even if you were to be thrown with some crazy, controversial questions, you'd be able to be like, this one, I know what this one wants to do with me, I think they would get a really important, real gem, an authentic woman, multi-skilled, multi-talented, Motswana, diverse.
I love that.
And can really represent the nation for what it actually stands for.
So if you win it, or when you win it, you're killing me, man. When you win it, what are some of the, let's say, 2 things that are burning in your heart that are like, world things you would change? Or not even world. Let's start home, right?
Yeah.
Because charity begins at home.
Fair.
But you're Miss Universe Botswana 2024.
Yeah.
The crown is on your head. Let's hit the ground running. All hands on deck. What are some of the 2 things that you feel you want to either have a conversation about or you want real change right now?
Education.
Education.
I went to my former school, Mauka.
Yeah.
And I saw the state of the school.
You're not happy.
I was just like, this is not good.
Right.
Also, kids have a lot of confidence issues. And when you really think about where it comes from the fact that they're not empowered. They don't think they're good enough. They don't think they can do this. They don't think that they have the chance.
Right.
I was a judge at Miss Mauka pageant. The people, everybody, like the kids, they were dancing on stage.
Yeah.
And there was an open floor. Staging. There was a kid sitting right behind me, and this boy wanted to go on stage. I said, baby, I'm staging say right now. Because this little kid, this baby said to me, I cannot confidence.
Shame.
That thing hurt me. Because I'm like, dude, all these people here are going to be crazy screaming when you get on the stage. Like, why must you overthink the process of it when you know when you get there, you're just going to go have fun.
Right.
And you're just a child. Everybody here is also a child. So, how no confidence? You're not on a stage relaying. Almost skolong. These are your classmates. These are your schoolmates. So what's so intimidating about those people?
Right.
So I think the kids are just not empowered.
Right.
They don't feel like they can do these things. So that's why they'll do them on social media, because also social media gives us the illusion you can perform. But then how it's more crowding. You see you have 150,000 followers. But if you really think about 150,000 people looking at you, you are going to get scared. And that's why people buy about social media. Normally when you meet them offline, shy, like, no, not that man. And it's like, yeah, because when they're in the safe space, they really are themselves. So it's to teach people to just be themselves with or without the phone, with or without school, being at home, being outside. Be yourself and be empowered and be confident to ask, to speak, to know. Yeah.
So education would be one of the toughest things you would want to get it on.
Yes, for sure. Because education plays a part in doing that thing of empowering the kids. The kids need to feel
I love it for you.
I can answer in class and not feel like, what if I answer wrongly?
What are they going to say about me?
So what if you answer wrongly, bro? Like, we're all here to learn. Why must you overthink the thing? Yeah.
So we're also living in a world, man, where a few amazing individuals have shown us that is possible.
Yes.
And recently, Leseho,
Chombo.
Shout out.
Hey,
right? We're still waiting for you at the Juice 2.0.
She did the most, baby girl.
We'll be very good to you. We'll be very nice with you. Please come over. You know what But it must be exciting to think, as I think you do, every other night now, that, dang, I actually might be part of this heritage and this legacy of young, amazing women that are groundbreaking and trailblazing.
Yes. And impactful.
Impactful.
You have to be impactful. I think already the work of impact, I've done it so many times. I still do it even now. And I do it without even trying.
Facts.
You just get, so you literally, I know this happens to me all the time. It happened to me earlier on. You walk into the mall, first person is Lezozo. Like, you just scream my name. And obviously, because me being who I am, I'm going to embrace you. I'm going to say, yo, what's up? Hey, you, hey.
Right.
And some girls also met me downstairs, asked for pictures.
Look at that.
That's how you know there's impact in what you did and what you're doing. You're able to change people's narratives and perceptions of public figures and making them feel like you're relatable. Do you notice
something when she's explaining something? You guys are on the cameras, right? Have you noticed something?
What?
When she's huh? No, her eyes are on one direction.
What's that? On her?
This way. What's going on, Lezozo?
Oh,
like
sorry.
Every other question.
I mean, she's beautiful, guys.
And you're gonna mess up. You're gonna mess up my thing.
Sorry, I can't resist.
I thought I was gonna let it go.
Okay, I mean, tell me, TK, guide me.
Man?
No, you are, but I told her I love her eyes. So I can't help it. I'm looking at these big, beautiful eyes. Hey, let's see your eyes. Why? Bula bula matobone.
Well, we're about to wrap it up, right? last bit of information that we need.
Okay.
The juices to know about you is podcasting, right?
Okay.
You're with the Botswana Telecommunications
Corporation. Yeah.
With the podcast. Is it still on? Who hit up who? How did it come about?
It's on for sure. I got hit up by Boneba Tobacco BTC. Yes. Right. So they said, you've been doing this great work. We want you to be our host.
Nice.
What do you think about it? This is what we can do with it. And of course, I said...
And the bag was right.
And the bag is good. Yeah. So I'm like, yeah, I mean, let's work, guys. That's just my mentality right now. Okay. Let's work. If it makes sense, let's work.
If it makes sense, let's work. Look, time is of the essence, and it looks like it's also very jealous.
Yeah,
but oh my goodness, man.
We spoke.
Oh my goodness.
We spoke a lot.
We did, yeah. You see, there was nothing to be scared of coming to the Juice 2.0.
No, I'm not scared of the Juice 2.0. I'm just not ready. There's a difference. I guess sometimes you want to be ready to be able to speak.
I'll show people these SMS, these text messages on WhatsApp. Why are you just ready? There's a specific message here.
Tkay.
But I'm just saying, regardless, man, thank you for trusting us with your time, because time is very valuable.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for knowing that you and I would have a great time at the Juice 2.0. My dad is calling. And when my dad is calling, he's trying to get me to drink with him, and I'm trying to quit alcohol.
Oh, no.
What to do?
Daddy, no.
You know, but we'll decide what to do after the show. But thank you so much. God bless you in everything that you're going to be doing.
Thank you as well,
Which is a lot of things. Let them pay for your gigs when you're DJing.
Yes.
Let them watch your podcast when you're recording. Let them vote for you when it comes time for voting for the Miss Universe Botswana 2024.
Of course.
And let them call you back to radio and let them offer you bigger deals than where you're coming from. Yes. And if it be the people that kind of let you go, and they want to call you back, let them call you back with more substance.
Something more, something better.
And may your man do the right thing.
Yeah.
Litatsi, everything. You know what I mean? Any last words you wanna say?
Yeah, I just wanna say you're doing so well, and good luck on your future endeavors. And I hope so many more doors keep opening for you.
Thanks, guys.
You're an amazing woman. Beautiful personality.
Yeah.
Lovely.
She's gonna be good, this one. Yeah.
She's good already. She's
great.
Doing very well.
Thank you for stopping by, ladies and gentlemen. Kedi Lezozo. One time. And thank you so much for stopping by the Juice 2.0. You guys are amazing. Remember to always tell us what you feel, what you think, suggest a few things in the comments section. Until the next episode, a juicy episode, do one thing for me. Stay juicy. Right? Pour the juice in. Yeah, that's an idea. What's going on, YouTube? My name is Tkay of the Juice 2.0. I'm just here to say thank you very much for checking our video, and click subscribe, like, and the notification button for more content just like that.